Welcome to the Screw Whistle Workshop. Today I'm going to make a Father's Day gift and I'm going to incorporate woodworking and laser. So it's a 2-for-1. To start out with, I'm cutting these two boards down to about, I think 4, about a little more than 12. And I'm getting straight ends on all two boards. I think I only showed 2 or 3 cuts in this scene. I just used my Craftsman table saw to do this. Before moving on to the miter saw you see in the background to do the cross cuts on the board. So over to the miter saw where I'm gonna get the cross cuts done to get the boards cut to length. And then we can move on to the lasering. Over here at my Creality 10-watt laser, I am laser engraving a design I came up with using ChatGTP. As you can see, it reads, "Without you, I'm screwed." Right here, I'm drilling holes and leather straps that I cut to join the two boards together with screws. And you'll see that in a second. I'm just going to drill one hole on each end of the leather strap. It's imitation leather strap I got from Amazon. It's 1-inch thick. I just drilled 2 holes on both sides to join the boards together. Here I'm using the screws and the leather to connect the two boards together. In the future, I'm going to add a washer to this because the screws were too long. I knew that the screws were a little too thick for the boards, but I thought that the leather's thickness would compensate it, but it didn't. But only one of them stuck through, so I think the washers will help. This wood is pieces of a pallet that I cut up a few months ago. This pallet was what I first started to learn woodworking on, and still got that might be the last 2 pieces. I might still have a few pieces of it left, but I cut it up to start practicing woodworking, and I am still practicing. I still don't consider myself an amateur. I will consider myself an amateur when I finally build a box. So until I actually build a box, I don't consider myself even an amateur. Whatever pre-amateur is, that is what I consider myself. So I got the screws in and I flipped the piece over and it came out pretty good. So in this scene, I am gluing pins, clothespins to the bottom board. So this project is going to be what you see. You're going to be able to hang little pictures from it. It's a Father's Day gift. I've seen people make things kind of like this before in the crafting world and in the woodworking world. I just thought I'd put my spin on it. I've never seen nobody use leather straps to put the two boards together. And most crafting people, they hang the clothespins from strings. I decided to glue it on. I did get the string out, but I just decided to glue it on. And you can actually see the screw holes in that bottom board. That came from when I was practicing, what's it called? Countersinking screws. I have some countersink bits, and I was practicing countersinking for a welcome sign I made a couple of months ago. I'm just going to speed the rest of this up. I'm just gluing the rest of the clothespins on. And then we could get to the next part where I attach the picture hanging. What is it called? I don't know what the little toothy picture hanging. You'll see it. It's called a bracket, Daryl. It's called a bracket. My regular printer needs to be maintenance, so you get to see some of my handy dandy artwork. So here's the final result. Since you made it this far in the video, go ahead and like it, comment on it, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. Now,
Daryl, what you in there doing?